Okay, so we are out at the garage sales. It's Saturday morning, 6:55, and I'm just about to head up to my first sale. There were 68 listings in my area, and I actually got a lead on a couple games at certain places. So I'm going to head out to those places first and kind of see what I find. If I come across any more sales while I'm out, I will also stop. There's this one sale. I know I emailed someone already, and there's this one sale. She says she has a Sega Master System with 8 games, and she wants $50 for it. Only problem is the Master System goes for about 25 loose, and the games are not very pricey. So she wants 50. I'm thinking 30, if not less. If it's in box, then definitely I'll pick it up at 50, maybe even 40. We'll see. Let's just see how it goes today. Okay, just left my first sale. There's this kid kind of going to college, and he had a bunch of 360 games out. I asked him if he had anything older. He said he had a Game Boy, and he brought out some games for the Game Boy. Nothing that spectacular, so I left those behind. But I did pick up some of the 360 games. First one here is Divinity 2, and then next one here is South Park Stick of Truth. For the pair, I ended up paying $15, so not too bad a start to the day. Alright, so I accidentally stumbled across that sale that had Sega Master System games and the system. It's currently 7:27, and the sale was supposed to start at 8, and that thing is already gone. So the sharks are out. Anyways, now on to a bunch more sales, I guess. See what happens there. So what I'm finding out today is either I'm missing out on the sales by a matter of a few minutes, or the games that these people have are, and the ones that were even listed in the ads, are either PS3, 360, Wii, PS2, stuff I'm not really actually looking for. But I mean, it's still 8:35. We're gonna continue on and see what else I can find. I'm still just have those 2 games. I'm kind of glad I picked those up now. But we'll look some more and before calling it quits, and hopefully come up with something, right? Alright, so just left another sale. Spent the last 2 hours just driving around, not finding a thing. But he came across a sale where a guy was selling some PS2 games, and he wanted $1 a piece. I looked through 3 games, and 2 out of the 3 games had the disc missing. So, I pointed that out to him, and he said, you know what, you just take the whole stack for $5, and I didn't even bother looking at the other games. I said, fine. I know one of them sealed, and Sly 2 on the top is the one I was actually after, so we'll go through those later, I guess. Alright, well, as you saw from my garage sale footage, I didn't do very well at the garage sales this week. It's to be expected. When you're collecting something, whether it be video games or something else, there's going to be times where you score absolutely nothing, and that's going to be most of the time. And then there's times where you strike gold. And those times you strike gold are so far in between that it could be a little discouraging. I did pick up a couple things at the garage sales this week, but nothing like I did last week. Last week I think I did really well last week. This week, okay, nothing special. That'll probably turn a lot of people off this video. They'll probably just click, done. But for those of you who stayed, let's go through what I found. First garage sale I went to, this kid was selling a bunch of his 360 games. As you saw from the video, I asked him if he had anything older, and he brought out some Game Boy games, and nothing that really warranted the $4 he was asking for each one. I probably could have got him lower, but even at, $3 or $2, I really wasn't interested. So I left those behind, but the guy was going off to university, and I figured, I'll pick something up off him. He did have a Kinect complete in box, and he wanted 20 bucks for that. I probably could have got him down, but again, how often am I going to use a Kinect, right? The games I did pick up, Divinity 2, and this game I picked up just because it looked interesting. I wanted to pair it with my next game just to kind of get him down on price. Initially he wanted $5 for this, and perfectly fine paying $5 just for this. He goes, it's a $20 game. But I wanted to see if he would come down a little bit on this other game that I wanted to pick up from him. And that second game is South Park: The Stick of Truth. And he initially wanted $12 for this one, which again is perfectly reasonable. Especially since this game is pretty much brand new and still sells, for a good 40 bucks, at least in my area. I have to say, I've been playing this, and I've been playing it so much, I'm actually almost done this game already. I'm a fan of South Park. I still watch it, and I get all the inside jokes, and I get, all the little character references and all that, so I absolutely love this game. And I'm actually at the part where I'm battling Clyde for the second time. So it just kind of tells you how quickly I got through this game. I spent all weekend playing this. So highly recommend it. Kind of wish it was on the PS3 because I prefer getting multi-platform games on the PS3. But I'm not going to be picky when I got both these games here for $15. So that was the first sale. Second sale. And this is, I only scored at 2 sales. So picked up a bunch of PS2 titles. Nothing spectacular. I was looking through his titles. There's one game I kind of wanted, and the rest were kind of trash. And he wanted $1 a game, which I'm perfectly fine paying $1 a game for. I was looking through the games when he said that, and I noticed that a bunch were kind of missing. So let's go through it, and we'll kind of see what I got. First game here, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And this is one of the games I pointed out to him, because I'm not sure if you'll see that, but there's actually a burnt copy of Grand Theft Auto 3 in here. I don't really mind, because that game will come right out, and if you saw last week's video, I picked up this disc only of Grand Theft Auto in one of my PS2s that I picked up, so that'll go in here. And again, I have it now complete just to sell it off. Oh, fuck me. I'm not editing that out. Next up is Men in Black 2, Aliens Escape. And this one here is disc only. I really have no interest in that one. Next is World Destruction League Thunder Tanks. Again, another title I'm really not interested in. It is, again, disc only. The one game I was interested in was Sly 2, and this one is complete. And on top of that, the disc was pretty much mint condition, so that's the one I was after. And then, when he told me it was $1 game, and then I pointed out a couple, that were missing. He said, "Why don't you just take them all for $5?" And I was fine. NHL Face Off 2001. This one's still factory sealed. Next up, this is actually another one I was looking for, but I think the disc was missing in this one. It's a Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. And yeah, the manual's there, but the game's not. And the very last game I found at the garage sales is Fantavision on the PlayStation 2. Again, it's a game I'm really not interested in. So this one here, I know people like to see it disc only. All those games I paid $5. So in total for all these games here, big stack right here, I got them all for $20. Again, it wasn't really anything that amazing, but I definitely, like I said in the video, I'm glad I picked up those Xbox 360 games after, driving around for that long. That kind of made it worth it going out just for those 2 games there. Yeah, those are the garage sale finds. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, take care.